Another weekend of lockdown, and some of us do not know what to do with ourselves. Guess what? Let's try baking. You may not have done this before. Don't say that you are not a baker. Do something you've never done before. Let's bake together.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So once you see me in this, you know what's gonna happen. In my kitchen, and we're going to do some baking again. You know, I feel like a superhero. You know, like when Superman puts on his cape, I mean, he becomes a whole new person. He takes off his glasses and he becomes a new person. And when Batman puts on his mask and all of that, he becomes with the B on his chest. So like when I put on this with the M on my chest, I feel like a superhero. Yeah, sure, whatever. Alright, I'm cutting the foolishness now. So today I am going to make something that I've never ever made before. I'm going to attempt to make a Jamaican cornmeal pudding. So if you are seeing this video, it means that the cornmeal pudding came out good, came out alright, right? But it goes without saying, if you don't see this, right, you just don't see it. So I'm going to have to follow this recipe to the T because I've never done this before, as I said, but I want a successful result. So stay with me. By the way, have you subscribed to my channel? If you have not subscribed, just pause now, take your time, go down below, look down below the video in the description. You see a little red button that says, a little red thing that says subscribe. Just go ahead and subscribe because I want you to be a part of my channel. I want you to be a part of those persons who see the videos as they come out. So stay tuned as we go ahead and make a Jamaican cornmeal pudding. Even though it's a cornmeal pudding, we are actually going to make it on a part of it on the stove top, right? So yeah, interesting. I didn't one of my friends actually told me about this, that you actually boil the cornmeal on the stove top, and then so I'm going to try that route. Some persons don't do it that way, but that's the way that I'm going to attempt this evening. We're going to add 4 cups of water and 4 cups of coconut milk. So 4 cups is actually 2 of these cans. So we're going to put a 1/4 cup of water. Then we are going to add 2 cups of sugar. Right, we've added 2 cups of sugar. So are you with me so far? So we have 4 cups of water, 4 cups of coconut milk, 1/4 cup of butter, 2 cups of sugar. And so we are bringing all of those to a boil in our pot. Next, 1.5 teaspoons of salt. So we're adding 2 teaspoons of vanilla to the same mixture on the stove. Now we're going to get into our main ingredient, which is our cornmeal. So we're going to add cornmeal, flour, nutmeg and cinnamon together. We're going to put those together. We are going to put 3 cups of cornmeal, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of nutmeg, and 3/4 cups of flour. So I'm going to give the pot a little stir now. So let's see what's going on over here. So I'm stirring the dry ingredients together. Alright, so my mixture on the stove is now boiling. I am going to add my dry ingredients to this mixture. And keep stirring. It's kind of lumpy, but I'm going to keep on stirring. It lumpy, people, but I'm gonna stir it and see. People, they're supposed to be lumpy, they're supposed to be smooth. Very lumpy. I don't know if the consistency is right because it's kind of lumpy to me, so I'm not sure if it's correct, but let's see. Alright, it is getting smooth. So I'm going to add some cranberries. I don't have any raisins, so I'm adding cranberries. You know, this kind of reminds me of my grandmother used to make turned cornmeal. Alright, how long must I have this on the stove for? Alright, this looks like it needs a little bit more liquid. Hoping not spoil, but I'm going to put a little more liquid in there. Fingers crossed. So I'm going to grease my tin with butter instead of the cooking spray. And this person that I'm watching said that when you add butter, it adds, it not only greases the tin, but it actually adds flavor. So we're trying butter. Greasing up the tin. So I'm trying to, the thing is very heavy. I can't scrape with my, I'm trying to lift it with my left hand, but my left hand is not very strong. And then I need my right hand to scrape it out. I'm gonna try to do it with my, lift with my right hand. My left hand still can't scrape. Oh. Wish if I was ambidextrous right now. Because guys, as I said, it's very heavy. So I'm going to scoop it out. Is it supposed to be like this? Oh God. I don't know. Is it supposed to be more runny than this? It's not bad at all. So I'm going to put in one thing. Actually, you see me. So for this one, I'm going to spray it and use the wax paper and see if there's going to be a difference. Right? So, as I said, it's the first time, so it's straight experimenting. I will somehow cut the wax paper so big. They're heavy. And if I should have smoothed down the top of the other one too. Alright, so this is the exciting part. The little slushy thing at the top. Right, so I'm going to try to do that now. So I'm going to make it stay in the oven for a little bit and then I'll put on a little slush thing on top. This slushy thing now, it is coconut milk. I don't have any more liquid coconut milk, so I'm going to use the whole other one. Just coconut milk, sugar, and cinnamon. Let's see. Didn't get a recipe as in home, like how much of what, but I'm just going to let my conscience be my guide. Stirring up the slushy something now. So I say it's coconut milk, cinnamon, and sugar. Somehow this don't seem creamy. It's supposed to be creamy, huh? I don't know. Right, so I'm gonna take the back out and pour. And pour the slushy top on them so you can see. Alright. So look like maybe more slushy. Alright, so So I salt out the slushy top now and I'm gonna put it back in the oven. So here it's needs to go in there for what, 50 minutes? Alright, so see you back in the next 50 minutes time. Okay guys, so the slushy thing didn't quite work out as I had anticipated. I don't know, I guess it probably wanted more liquid. So when I actually cut it, I'll see what the texture inside looks like. So I failed for me with the slushy thing on top. Guess better luck next time.
So the slush on top didn't work, but the taste and texture of the pudding was still good. And for those who tasted it, feel free to comment below and let YouTube know how great the pudding tasted.